Hi everyone, this is Today in History, St. Patrick's Day. Today is Sunday, March the 17th, the 77th day of 2024. There are 289 days left in the year. On this day in 180 CE, current era, Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who became a symbol in the West of the golden age of the Roman Empire, died at the age of 58. On this day in 461 CE, St. Patrick, Christian missionary, bishop, and apostle of Ireland, died in Saul, Downpatrick, Ireland. Today, he is honored with the annual holiday of St. Patrick's Day, widely celebrated in Ireland and the United States. On this day in 1601, the first recorded parade honoring the Catholic feast day of St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland, is held in what is now St. Augustine, Florida. Records show that a St. Patrick's Day parade was held in a Spanish colony under the direction of the colony's Irish vicar, Ricardo Artur. More than a century later, homesick Irish soldiers serving in the English military marched in Boston in 1737 and New York City in 1762. On this day in 1776, British General William Howe evacuated Boston after a successful siege by American revolutionaries led by General George Washington. On this day in 1861, in Turin, Italy, after more than 10 years of revolution, led by such figures as Giuseppe Garibaldi, a parliament assembled and officially proclaimed the unified Kingdom of Italy. On this day in 1902, American golfer Bobby Jones, the first player to achieve a Grand Slam, was born. On this day in 1905, Eleanor Roosevelt, niece of President Theodore Roosevelt, married her distant cousin Franklin D. Roosevelt, later U.S. President. On this day in 1919, Nat King Cole, an American musician who first came to prominence as a jazz pianist, but who reached enormous popularity with his warm, relaxed, somewhat breathy-voiced ballad singing, was born. On this day in 1921, British activist Marie Stopes and her husband opened the first birth control clinic in England, a London facility called the Mother's Clinic for Constructive Birth Control. On this day in 1938, Poland issued an ultimatum to Lithuania in an attempt to settle a territorial dispute over the city of Vilnius. On this day in 1958, the solar-powered satellite Vanguard 1 was launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida. A small satellite, it weighed less than 4 pounds, stopped transmitting in 1964. On this day in 1969, Golda Meir became the 4th Prime Minister of Israel. On this day in 1992, nearly 69% of white South African voters backed F.W. de Klerk's reforms, which included the repeal of racially discriminatory laws and effectively endorsed the dismantling of apartheid. On this day in 2000, a fire broke out at the headquarters of the Doomsday Cult, Movement for the Restoration of the Ten Commandments of God, in Kanunga, Uganda, and it eventually led to the discovery of more than 775 bodies, many of which had been poisoned. The cult's leaders were believed to have killed their followers after a promised apocalypse did not occur. On this day in 2005, American author Norton, who wrote more than 130 sci-fi and fantasy adventure novels for juveniles and adults, died at the age of 93. All right, everyone, that's it for today. Today is Sunday, March the 17th, the 77th day of 2024. There are 289 days left in the year. Happy St. Patrick's Day.